So day number, I guess you could call it 3, a couple days in advance after we got my big bore kit in and Nick's big bore kit in. I put the BBR springs in mine already. We're gonna get ready to put some in Nick's. I only put 1 BBR spring in mine, and I ran 1 stock spring, just because from forums we've read that's better to run that for a rider under 200 pounds. So to run 15 weight oil with 1 BBR spring and 1 stock spring, it's like perfect. And from feeling my bike, it's definitely a lot stiffer, so it's gonna be like perfect. So Nick's getting ready to pull the forks out right now, and then we'll get to changing out the springs. Okay, hang on. So you gotta push this down and take out the clip. Alright. Now, take this, take this. Wait a minute. Move that pan over here. This one we're gonna leave in. Yeah. You gotta go a lot. Keep going. Do you take the top out? That's why you gotta take the top out. That's definitely not all of it. Yeah. You have to take it apart. So to let these drain completely, we remove the Allen key out of the bottom, and then your dampening rod will fall out of the bottom. And it will be right there. And then there is a little spacer on the inside that should fall out. That might fall out also. And with that out, dampening rod out all the way, you can pull the forks all the way out. So for reassembly, this is your fork tube, this is the bottom of it. You take your dampening rod, put it down through the top, down through all the way. Get your spring down in there, dampening rod down through. Where's that spacer at? And you take your little spacer, shove it up here like this, and it'll fit right in the bottom. And you take your fork tube, take this,
flip the fork upside down.
go like this,
Tube upside down.
shove it in there, down through, and then where's that copper washer at? And there's a copper washer in the bottom down here. You'll leave that what might leave in there, or you could replace it, whatever, but we're just gonna leave it in there. Put your Allen key in and tighten it down. Alright, so we're getting ready to put the BBR spring in. Got the fork all assembled, everything. No oil in it yet, but we'll just drop the spring down in there. Like that. Bring the fork up. This sits down farther than the stock one does. And they give you the spacer to put with it. That just goes down, drops right up top. And then you take your seal. Press down, shove your clip in once you get in there. And then that's it. I mean, obviously put oil in it, but that's everything. So for oil, we're going with, the stock is I think 5 or 10 weight. We're going with 15 weight because better for like your 150 to 200 pound rider. So it's exactly what we're going for, so we're going for 15. But both forks, when you empty out the oil, when I emptied them out mine, I measured them, it was 160 milliliters of fork, which is 320 milliliters for both. So we'll be doing 160 in each as Nick drops parts. So. So now we're on to the stock tube. It's also 160 milliliters also. So we'll get to filling this up. Alright, so that's going to conclude of everything in the BBR Springs installations on the 2018 Klx110L. It went together real smooth. I mean, I've never serviced my own forks and it went really smooth, so that was pretty sweet. So, but anyways, since I ain't got really nothing else to throw in the video, I guess I could give a walk around on my pit bike of all the parts that I got for it. Let's start off with the swing arm. This is a Piranha +2 swing arm, I believe. I got it at Wholesale Cycles. Chain guard is also from Wholesale Cycle. The chain is a Pro Taper gold chain. I got the JTI skid plate with the YZ125 foot pegs. Foot pegs I got off eBay. T-bolt +1 shifter. Wheels I just painted myself. I mean, they ain't that great, but they're black, so it's good enough for me. BBR shock in the one side and 15 weight oil. Obviously did some different colored plastics, a service, hand guards, mica metal Pitbike low bars, and I got the Traction MX seat cover. I put the seat cover on it's originally the BBR tall seat. I just put a different seat cover on it. Traction MX has the tall seats for the BBRs, so there's that. Wholesale cycle gas cap, vent, main piece Yoshimura exhaust pipe. See what else? Anything that I'm forgetting? Oh yeah, the 143 kit with the 143 cylinder, AM piston, the V2 race head, I believe, with the billet dress up kit, and the VM 26 millimeter carb Mikuni. And I think that's gonna wrap everything up on everything that I've done to my pit bike. ARC lever. This is off of a CR80. I've just had it sitting around and I threw it on here and it happened to work. So nice to have unbreakables on there. I plan on getting another one from Wholesale Cycles. I know sells a black and red one that I seen that I have been looking at, so might pick one of those up. But anyways, if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content. There will be definitely more build plans on this pit bike, I'm sure. But anyways, that's it for right now. I'll catch you in the next one.